End of January here. And Natty Daddy is just about exhausted with living in the lovely affordable housing project that some people call home. So I decided to surrender the fort today and do something for my health instead of sitting in my little cell and honoring Knoxville and the good women and men who gave me the privilege of living here. So, it's a hike. I mean, you know, it's a morbid hike, but in a way, it's also very indicative of my predicament for the past 4 years here in the scruffy city. This is Berry Memorial Highland Cemetery. I'll bet I screwed that up, huh? It is the largest, I think, cemetery system and network here in Knoxville Cemetery, in Knoxville, Tennessee. They have, I think, 5 cemeteries, 7 funeral homes, something like that. I was just told at the offices, and yeah, so I thought it would be a good day to take a hike and trying to improve my health, since the good medical system here, the Tenanova network of neighbors has failed to do so. I've been noticing that even without any strain or stress, my breathing is become apparent. I mean, I got off the bus here, and I don't know what I recorded, but I was, after sitting for like 20 minutes, you know, I had this breathy sort of voice, and you know, it's alarming, and it seems to be getting worse over time, and it's frightening. And you know, efforts to try and do something about it last year, you know, were futile. And again, at the beginning of this month, I tried again to get something started, and it's been a good 3 weeks now, and I've yet to hear anything from the medical center at Tenanova. So, you know, so I decided to come out here. I'm in the Bearden area, you know, the suburb outside of Knoxville, and see if I could find the Ijams folks of the Ijams Nature Center. H.P. Ijams is buried out here along with his wife, and one of his daughters, Mary, is buried with the folks. Mary, if you remember, died in a car accident at a very young age. So she really never made it out of adulthood. And she is the only child buried with the Ijams couple. And so in looking for their plot here among the beautiful, huge ground here, I thought I'd get some exercise and honor them and learn about where they're buried, learn a little about this cemetery, and honor them and honor myself as a living person who hopefully can find some repose among the dead if I've been, well, since having been unable to among the living here in Knoxville. Catch up the road. All right, come to a fork in the road here. That takes us back to the entrances. It looks like the newer area of the cemetery, and we are at section 17 here, and this is the section that the Ijams are buried in. Boy, you look at that, you see that? I'm wondering who did the who did the tombstones in the day. Do they all look somewhat alike there? There seems to be not much diversity in the stones there. They're all pretty sort of kind of block, those are all individuals, and looking at the you compare them to like the Pioneer Cemetery down in Knoxville. My God, it's like every stone is different and unique. Here it's sort of, they're all sort of uniform, which is kind of interesting. And look at that. Wouldn't you know, out of it, and it caught my eye because it's not standard. Look at that. You have all these stones here, which really are all very much alike. except this one. It kind of stands out among all the others, does it not? Look at that. Is that cool? Oh my. All right. Let us visit the Ijams and their child, Mary. Look at this. I mean, it's wow. Almost military, you know. Oh, there you go. There's a shot there. All these blocks. So, you know, blocks of a neighborhood or something. I don't know. Oh my. Kind of scary. Not much difference among any of them, you know, except for the name. God love them. Wow. Is that cool? The headstone there, the family stone, it seems to suggest marble, or, you know, the rock pulled from quarries, like the Mead Quarry, which in their lifetime was pulling rock, the Ross Marble Quarry, right next door to their homestead, their farmland. The stone seems to suggest it, but it isn't. You know, there's no uniformed, you know, serrations in the family stone here. Super cool. But it is a stone. Oh my. What a couple. What a couple. Wow. Interestingly enough, the grave that comes to mind here as I look at this Ijams family stone is the stone of Ralph Waldo Emerson. In the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in Concord, Mass. He has a stone for his headstone. And that was the first time in my travels I saw it. It's very rare, I believe. Most are, you know, the ones that stand out to me are the ones that are more ornate, and don't emphasize the stone itself. But you got that with Ralph Waldo Emerson's grave. And now with Ijams here. Among all these sort of kind of regimented blocks, you know. So sweet, so charming. Get out of the spotlights here. Harry Ijams, 1876 to 1954. Alice Yo Ijams, 1880 to 1964. And daughter Mary. Right there, Mary Ijams, 1916 to 1932. Yeah. I believe, I don't know, but it was a car accident. I believe Elizabeth, her older sister, was with her. They were coming back from a swim meet, if I remember. The car went off the road. Mary was thrown from it. Elizabeth survived, and Mary did not. Yeah. All the Ijams girls were great swimmers, and competed around Knoxville. Also, if you remember, the Ijams were involved, in many organizations. Swimming. The girls also were very involved with the Girl Scouts. Alice Ijams was a leader in one of the scouts. And all the girls, of course, were Girl Scouts. During their lives. So much so that after Mary's death, Harry and Alice devoted a part of their farm away along the Tennessee River to the Girl Scouts in Knoxville. And it became Knoxville's first Girl Scout camp, Camp Mary, along the Tennessee River. Camp Mary. It is no longer there, but it was, the Ijams way of honoring their child of the Knoxville hills and forests and the natural world in which they lived. It's the Ijams family plot here, or part of it. I have no idea. As I mentioned, the Ijams' other daughters grew to adulthood. They all married and left town. And I'm not sure where they're buried, but this is the Ijams family plot here at the Memorial Cemetery, the Berry Memorial Highland, or Highland Berry Memorial, or Memorial the Berry Memorial Highland Cemetery, or Yeah, it's the Ijams family plot in Bearden outside of Knoxville, Tennessee.